What's good, YouTube? David Sports Cards here, back with another video. This one's going to be a little longer. I hope that all you amazing fathers out there had a great Father's Day weekend. I had a great time on Sunday, spending the time with my dad and grandfather and the family. Great food, even better company. Saturday was one for the books. I was blessed to see 23. Appreciate all the birthday love from friends, family, those in the YouTube community that reached out. It was an amazing day. And days like that, you never forget them. And I was really blessed. Started the day, spent it with my two friends, Scott and Jordan. Appreciate you guys so much. We started the day at a Plainville card show. Now, Scott and Jordan love sports. They do not collect cards. They don't know much about cards. But they were more than willing to go to this card show with me, throw me some money towards some cards, and just put up with it and stand there with me throughout the entire show while I looked through many tables and was having a blast. That was an amazing thing. They've always appreciated how much I love the hobby, but for them to really tag along for one of my ventures like that and support it was really a cool moment for me. Then on the way up to the game, we stopped at the Treehouse Brewing Company in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. Really great place. If you have not been, I could not recommend more. The beer was fantastic. The food selection with the trucks had a really good variety. And the seating and venue is just beautiful. Seating indoors and outdoors. They have an enclosed place with a fire pit. They have tons of Adirondack chairs scattered throughout the lawn. More than enough parking space. It's one of the best breweries I've ever been to. It's great for the family, for your friends, or to bring a significant other. Really great experience there. The beer, I wish I could have brought some home, but we didn't bring a cooler knowing that would be the plan, kind of just picked a place in between. And then where else would I want to spend my 23rd birthday than glorious Fenway Park? And the game didn't go so well for my Red Sox. We did win the series against the Cardinals, but the sandwich game on Saturday, they lost 11-2. So for the first 7 innings, still having fun with the boys. One of them had never been to Fenway before. So we got Fenway Franks, the whole experience, 7th inning stretch. But it wasn't ideal, to say the least. Especially with Albert Pujols not being in the starting lineup, and that was part of the reason I wanted to go. Then top of the 8th inning, after Albert Pujols was honored before the game, getting the number 5 from the Green Monster with Michael Wacha's former teammate, Xander Bogaerts, and David Ortiz, his fellow Dominicans. And seeing David Ortiz and Albert Pujols, probably my 2 favorite players I've ever watched, together in person like that, was worth the price of admission. But for Albert Pujols to then get to pinch hit in the top of the 8th to a roaring crowd, lots of Cardinals fans there, but the Boston faithful were very happy to get to see him, including myself. It was an emotional moment getting to see my baseball hero one last time bat at my favorite ballpark against my favorite team. I got to see him a few times in the past when he was with the Angels, and he fouled off 4 or 5 pitches in a row. He was given a quality 3-4 minute at bat. Eventually strikes out. Little lackluster, but it was a moment that I won't forget. And at that time, the Red Sox were down 10-2. They're in between the switch of the innings in the 8th. And Sweet Caroline starts playing. And for those of you that have been to a game at Fenway Park, Sweet Caroline plays every single game. The Fenway faithful love to go bum, bum, bum. It's a big thing. But in the rafters, on the big screen, Neil Diamond is there live, performing Sweet Caroline. For the first time in Fenway since 2013, on my birthday, in a game where the Red Sox are getting shelled, And it really just brought the stadium back to life between Albert Pujols pinch hit at bat and then Neil Diamond showing up out of nowhere. The whole stadium was going crazy. Those Red Sox fans who had not left the game early got a very nice treat, and it really gave me the energy to finish the game and make the 2-hour drive home to cap off an amazing 23rd birthday. Can't win them all, but to be able to see Albert Pujols one last time, to see Neil Diamond perform that in person, spend the entire day with two of my favorite people, it was just an absolutely amazing day. And doing some of my favorite things, good cards, good beer, sports game, good company. You can't beat it. It really was like a movie, they like to say. I want to get into the cards that I picked up at the show. Talking baseball cards, talking baseball history, talking the Hall of Fame with dealers. Always a lot of fun. And I go up to a great friend of mine, George, who I've been buying cards from for a long time. And he's always got great value bins. So all these cards were in a bin labeled 10 cents, but with it being my birthday, George cut me even more of a deal on these cards. So this is a Donruss Elite Ryne Sandberg. Pretty cool card. The Dream Team Gold Paul Molitor, 3,000 hit club Hall of Famer. Future Hall of Famer Joe Mauer, Diamond Stars, very patriotic with the red, white, and blue and the glitter-like effect. This was one of the many steals. Albert Pujols, Upper Deck Vintage, in the 1971 Top Style, which is my favorite set from the 70s. But I didn't realize it's from 2002. It talks about his rookie season, second year Albert Pujols from Upper Deck Vintage stock. Not perfect condition. The black borders have some edge wear, but for less than 10 cents, blown away. I got to see him one last time in a Cardinals uni and to pick up a few Albert Pujols, but this one specifically, it was amazing. And I've said it before in a few comment sections, but I don't care if it's a 10-cent card or a 10-figure card. I just love to look at it, and he's clearly doing a home run trout there, pointing up in the sky. It's a very young Albert Pujols. And yeah, that's my baseball hero right there. And it's just everything that I want on a little piece of cardboard. It's a copper refractor from 2008. What could have been Troy Tulowitzki. There's some shine. And these are numbered at a $5.99. So numbered refractor, no brainer at that price point. This is an Upper Deck Black Diamond of Frank Thomas. I've always really liked this set. Here's another copper refractor from 2008. Kevin Youkilis, the Greek god of walks, is now the Greek god of hops with his own beer company. He was a great Red Sox player, and this card is special for a couple reasons. It has David Ortiz in the background, and he's just really goes along good with the colors here. So again, number to $5.99, number 28 of $5.99. So that's a really cool one right there. Typically just PC Red Sox and potential Hall of Famers. Jermaine Dye had a good career, but to get an EX2000 of any player for this price, see my finger. The technology on this is just so great. I've really grown to appreciate these 90s cards through great channels like Nate's Tops 85 401. I learn about new inserts and sets all the time. And I have the Griffey of this, but adding Jermaine Dye for this cost, I'll do that all day. Now, this isn't going to show up great on the camera, but Holographics 2000, Tony Gwynn showing his swing and follow through. Really cool card. He had a lot of these Fleer Showcase, which have some really nice shine for the base cards. Those were Randy Johnson right here. Another Upper Deck Black Diamond. Randy Johnson pictured with the Astros. Game Face Randy Johnson. Now, that's a mean mug right there. Randy Johnson at the height of his powers. 2001 Don Russ Baseball's Best with the purple border. Match the Diamondbacks color thing. And it has him batting on the back, which I thought was really cool. Especially as the universal DH continues to be a thing for years going on. Pitchers hitting will kind of just seem older and older. So that's a cool one. I love this Flair Showcase passion. Got a passion for cards like this. Highlighting his number in the back with the purple, the color match, the shine. It's a beautiful card. Now this one from Metal Universe, Hardball Galaxy. It's a cool cartoon. Limited counterparts with Vlad Guerrero, who I picked up his rookie card in the last vid. Jim Edmonds on the back. He had a hell of a career as well. Maybe he gets into the Hall of Fame through one of those veterans committees. This one's really cool. It's a die cut special FX Paul Molitor, and it reminds me a lot of those glass displays in the middle of the mall. So as you walk around it, it feels like the picture is following you. I'm hoping that it's coming up good on the video. But the picture is just so three-dimensional that it follows you around the room. And having this in the Hall of Famer with the shine, with the holographic technology, it's just a beautiful card. This man can be my second baseman any day. Dustin Pedroia, Bowman Platinum. A little shiny, hurt nobody. Another Fleer Showcase, Jim Thome. Great slugger. Got to see this man for the first time in person. This is a pink optic from his time in Colorado. Nolan Arenado, who I've said it before, but now that I've seen him in person, I can definitively say best third baseman I've ever watched. He's amazing with the glove, cannon for an arm. Great with the bat. He hit a home run in the first inning to put them up, and they never looked back. Amazing career, and I can't wait to see how it continues to grow. Tony Gwynn, Fleer Showcase. They shine on it. SP Authentics, Midsummer Classic, Tony Gwynn. And this was the other steal. Donruss Armed and Dangerous, Greg Maddux. Numbered to 5,000. Really cool card with the camo. And for this price point, it's not a big money card, but it's worth a lot more than 10 cents. So that was a really cool one to find. Holographics, Greg Maddux showing the windup and the pitch. His teammate, Fleer Showcase, Tom Glavine. This one's a stunner. Leaf Limited, Jim Thome, the diamond shine. Love it. I love cards that celebrate specific milestones like 3,000 hits, or in this case 500 home runs. Superstar Special from Fleer showing Reggie Jackson and Angels uni. Cool card. Pinnacle Home Run Club, Joe Carter. Not a Hall of Famer, but it's got cool technology on it, and he was a good player back in the day. One of the most famous home runs of all time, so he deserves to be in any home run club. Here are the sideways ones. From SPX, a little die cut action of Joe Mauer. Really cool card there. Hit Parade for home runs. Frank Thomas in an A's uni. Don't have a lot of those. One of my favorite modern insert sets. Chasing History. Nice little shine on him. Really shows off the logos, which I appreciate. And Miguel Cabrera, first ballot Hall of Famer. Can never go wrong. Holographics Artist Proof. Dennis Eckersley. Really nice card there. Wanted to ask the community about this one. They only had one. David Cohn, Mike Mussina, and Greg Maddux, who's covered up Donruss Dominators. And it says remove protective film. Should I remove the film and free Greg Maddox's face, or is it better for the card in its condition for me to leave it as is? No, it's a 10-cent card, but I'm not going to remove the film if it's something that could damage the card in any way. So let me know in the comments if I'm cool to rip that off. If not, it's going to stay that way. This is another cool one from SPX. Little die cut of Eddie Murray with the Indians there. Holographic of his swing. Lots of shine on this one. And this Vlad Guerrero looks like the old post serial cards. I love when they have modern Hall of Fame greats through like Topps Heritage and different subsets to look like old school cards when they had the Red Man cards and Topps a couple years back. I loved those. Just anything that brings back the classic vintage designs with the modern feel, I think always looks cool. And now on to the bigger pickups. My buddy Scott, when we left the show, laid these on me. 1968 Topps All-Star, Carl Yastrzemski. One of my favorite cards of his. It's got a great All-Star design on the front, but because of the puzzle on the back, you get a 2-for-1 here. Carl Yastrzemski's face, his mean look from 67. Love that. Can never have enough of those. 1972 Topps in Action, Carl Yastrzemski. This is a great set. There's a Mays, a Aaron, a Clemente. Tons of great stars that you can get in the early 70s. So, really nice set that's affordable for all you vintage collectors that are getting into things and don't know where to start. Sets like All-Star sets or In Action sets are really affordable in a lot of years. I think one of the only years where the All-Star cards are significantly more expensive is 61 because they're high numbers, but they're really good alternatives to get into them. And multiplayer cards like this. From 2016, Topps Heritage, Then and Now with the 68 design, Carl Yastrzemski and Jose Altuve, who, despite the trash cans, has a chance at the Hall of Fame one day. We'll still have to just see where his career numbers end and how the baseball writing community feels about those Astros teams as Beltran gets on the ballot and we see Verlander and how it affects them, and then we'll see how it gets to Altuve. But appreciate my friend Scott laying those on me. Always appreciate some Carl Yastrzemskis. I don't collect a lot of basketball, but as a Celtics fan that lives in Connecticut, Ray Allen went to UConn and is one of the best shooters of all time. My favorite basketball player of all time did not have this hardwood prospects rookie. It's got some really nice shine on both sides with two different images. So I appreciate that 90s technology and happy to pick that one up. This is a Topps Stadium Club from 96. Barry Larkin. Has some cool etching in the background on those X's. Real nice shine there. Trying to pick up as much of it as I can. Had the Pujols jersey on, so I was getting pointed to every Pujols pile in the Pujols shop. But 2012, Albert Pujols Topps Gold. I think Topps Gold is a great opportunity for modern collectors. The Topps Gold rookies have a very nice multiplier, but all the other years, pretty much, you can get Hall of Famers that are numbered to the year it is, which, with how they print cards nowadays, really isn't all that much, for a couple dollars. And if you want, you can take a guy that played 10, 15 years during the Topps Gold era and get his entire Topps run, but in the Topps Gold. And you're already way ahead of the crowd that just has the base or looks for rookie cards only and stuff like that. So Topps Golds, I think, are really undervalued for non-rookie cards. The rookie cards have definitely gotten the appreciation they deserve for being less out there. Really cool exponential. Albert Pujols. That's how I remember him growing up. With the Cardinals uni, rounding home plate and pointing up to God like that is just, that's Albert Pujols right there, man. So cool. Upper Deck, a piece of history, numbered to 999. Timeless moments from July 4th to 2008, so 4th of July in 2008, which feels like forever ago. He hit his 300th home run, becoming the 5th fastest at the time to get there. And he's had a hell of a career since, a Hall of Fame career since. So that's just really cool to see that he probably could have retired around then and still got into the Hall of Fame, and he went and doubled a lot of his numbers. So cool card. 1959 is one of my favorite sets, and I've been slowly but surely just putting together the Red Sox team set. It's got the really cool Red Sox logo that I loved, great colors. The old Red Sox hats on some of these are so cool. So I got Herb Moford, Tom Brewer, Ted Lebico. The blue looks better than the orange, but still really cool. Got this 1963 Fleer, Jim Landis. He isn't known for his playing career, but definitely a pretty big name in the history of baseball. So really cool to get that. I think 63 Fleer's design is super underrated as a vintage set. I think that those cards should sell for a lot more than they do. A lot of great Hall of Famers in there. Speaking of Hall of Famers, wouldn't be a birthday without a new Hall of Fame autograph. Didn't have a Gaylord Perry in the PC yet, so I figured it was about time. They're so affordable. I love this Panini set because it focuses on the Hall of Fame. His class 1991 on card auto shows Cooperstown itself. Just really cool, and super happy to add it. The fact that you can get cards like this of a guy that has 300 wins, has 3,000 strikeouts, things that they don't think anyone's going to get 300 wins again. I don't know if someone is. And you can get his autograph for under $10. It's a no-brainer for any Hall of Fame collector to get guys like Gaylord Perry in their collection. These were the two bigger pickups. 1969 Topps decal. I've been saying it. Get all the affordable playing days Mays stuff you can. And this is a Mays card that you can have for under $20 all day. This one's a little beat up, so I got it for even less than 20. And it's just really cool. It has basically a 69 Topps card in there, a little bit different. It's a decal, smaller, but it's still a playing days Willie Mays issue. And I'll pick these things up all day. Figured if I'm starting to get my first Topps decals, that Willie Mays wouldn't be a bad first one to get. And the other one that I got wasn't a bad choice either. 69 Topps decal, Reggie Jackson, rookie year. Super cool. It's missing a part of the corner here, so I got it for a significant discount. And for someone that doesn't have a Reggie Jackson rookie card, this was awesome to get. Something that I cherish for as long as I can own it, and it will definitely be a nice placeholder until I can get his 69 Topps rookie in my collection one day. The last pickup, which was not the biggest, but arguably the most important, 1964 Topps Giant, Tony Oliva. Now, I love this set. It's arguably the most affordable way to get into Hall of Famers in the 60s. And they have great photography on the front. Amazing newspaper ads on the back. And I had all the Hall of Famers in the 1964 Topps Giants set. It was something that was a kind of a goal of mine, someone that doesn't have a ton of focus. I put my head down to get Carlos Stremski's Topps run. I put my head down to get all the Hall of Famers in the 64 Topps Giants set. And then Tony Oliva got elected. And it was not that I never thought he would get elected, but I just didn't focus on it. And this card surprisingly shot up. It was going significantly for 10 to 20 bucks because his 1963 Topps rookie, which I own, is a floating head, much like the Pete Rose and Willie Stargell. His 64 Topps is like the Dick Allen rookie. He shares it with another person at 64. So this is his first Topps issue that he's by himself. And I know Tony Oliva's not a high value guy, but that's something that I guess the collecting community kind of picked up on. That this is his first solo card, not the 65 Topps with the rookie cup, which people will prefer that card because it's better looking, but this is an amazing card. And now that I have it, I finally have all the Hall of Famers again from 1964 Topps Giants. So if you guys want to see a video with me talking about this set and showing off all the Hall of Famers, please let me know in the comments below. I appreciate all you guys for supporting me and following my journey here in the community. You guys have been so welcoming, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope that you guys cherish the people around you and continue to make the most out of every day. Thanks for everything. Peace.